The road doesn't start with a sign, it just opens where I'm standing. A light stays on in the distance, not closer, just visible. I tie my shoes the same way, even when the ground feels uneven. No promise in the air, only the sense that stopping isn't better. Some days the wind leans against me, other days it forgets I'm here. I'll walk either way, learning the shape of my own pace. The horizon shifts when I move, even if I don't notice it. Nothing dramatic changes except the space behind me. I don't count the steps, I let them count me. I rest where the road narrows, not because it ends, but because it continues further than I can see. I check the map without panic, fold it back, keep going. Getting lost isn't failure, it's part of staying in motion. Sometimes I carry less, sometimes more than I planned. What matters is my hands are still holding something forward. The light doesn't call my name, it doesn't need to, it stays. And I move, that's enough. One day I'll realize the distance has changed, not because I rushed, but because I kept walking. The room feels smaller after midnight, edges blur in borrowed light. A cup gone cold beside the pages, ink still warm, the clock's polite. Numbers breathe, the margins listen, every thought falls into place. I don't rush, I don't resist it, let the silence set the pace. Outside the world keeps spinning loud, in here I gently turn it down. What I need is finally clear, stay with this moment, stay right here. Under one soft yellow glow, I'm not chasing, I'm not slow. Every line I write feels steady, no need to prove that I'm ready. Just one more hour, calm and true, let the quiet pull me through. I used to measure all the time, count the minutes, lose the thread. Now I trust the gradual climb, one clear thought instead of 10. The lamp hums low like it understands. Focus settles, never demands. No dramatic turn tonight, just steady hands in thinner light. When doubt knocks softly, I don't answer, let it fade behind the door. I've learned that patience is a language I couldn't speak before. The page fills up without a sound. Breath aligns, the noise backs down. Nothing urgent, nothing grand, just my mind, just where I stand. Final brace, done as we stand. Under this quiet, steady flame, I'm still myself, but less restrained. More aligned than nights before, less afraid of wanting more. When the morning edges through, I leave the lamp on soft and blue. And pages close, your face appears where the silence goes. No need to speak, the light will show the warmth I've come to know. At the end of every line, I find your glow inside the time. Quietly I reach for you through breaths that linger soft and true. It's fine if nothing feels too loud, as long as you're here somehow. A note half written on my desk, your name spreads out a gentle mess. Even in fading shades of blue, I find my way back to you. When the lights begin to slow, I feel your calm start to grow. Softly I lean close tonight, the world turns small beneath this light. If one moment could stay like this, let it be this quiet bliss. Like a song without a sound, our time keeps pouring out. In your smile so warm and new, this day begins and ends with you. You were in the junk drawer, under rubber bands and string, dust on your crooked silver, like you never cut a thing. Gummed up little fingerprints, old tape on your blade. How long have they missed you? How long have you waited? Oh, left-handed scissors in a right-hand world. You don't fit the way they say you should turn, but you still make paper snowstorms fly. Crooked little hearts and zigzag skies. Left-handed scissors in a right-hand world, still drawing shapes they never heard. Cutting your own strange spinning line, one awkward click at a time. Oh, and teachers try to flip you, turn the paper, change my grip. Said the line would look much cleaner if I'd only learned this script. But your awkward silver laughter snipped a halo around my page. Every jagged, joyful border was a quiet bit of rage. Left-handed scissors in a right-hand world. You don't fit the way they say you should turn, but you still make paper snowstorms fly. Crooked little hearts and zigzag skies. Left-handed scissors in a right-hand world, still drawing shapes they've never heard. Cutting your own strange spinning line, one awkward click at a time. Yeah, maybe every wrong way tool is a map for someone's hands. Maybe all the used up things are just waiting for their chance. So I keep you in my backpack, tiny rebel made of steel. Every time they say cut straight, we just cut the way we feel. Hey! Left-handed scissors in a right-hand world. You don't fit the way they say you should turn, but you still make paper snowstorms fly. Crooked little hearts and zigzag skies. Left-handed scissors in a right-hand world, still drawing shapes they've never heard. Cutting your own strange spinning line, one awkward click at a daylight's fading in a slow retreat. The shadows grow, but I don't feel the heat. A quiet room, a steady pulse of time, tracing the patterns, waiting for a sign. It's not about the gold at the end of the line. When the focus drifts like a stray balloon, I pull it back beneath the silver moon. No heavy anchors, just a gentle hold. Walking the path that hasn't been told, keeping the fire from growing cold. Outside, it's just a distant hum. I've learned to love the person I've become. In the pauses, in the spaces in between, where the most important things remain unseen. A silent strength, a vision so serene. Doesn't have to burn with a blinding light, just a small glow to carry through the night. One step then another until it feels right. When the focus drifts like a stray balloon, I pull it back beneath the silver moon. No heavy anchors, just a gentle hold. Walking the path that hasn't been told, keeping the fire from growing cold. rhythm doesn't have to stop.
Steam curls from a chip mug by my elbow. Highlighter caps scattered like small bright stones. The clock ticks somewhere behind my shoulder. Screen glow paints a pale square on the wall. Downstairs a door closes, then the house settles. A bus sighs at the corner and pulls away. A notebook breathes open under my hand. Ink hesitates before the first slow line. Outside someone walks past humming half a tune. Their footsteps fade into the rustle of leaves. The plant on the shelf leans toward the window. Dust make soft constellations in the beam. Headphones rest just off one ear to hear the room. Pages lift and fall with a draft from the vent. A list of small errands waits in the margin. Each empty box patient as a quiet friend.
I met my thoughts in aisle 13. Price tags blinking like they're on caffeine. Mint and bubble gum lined up in a row. Choosing a future by the flavor you know. I'm tangled in the toothpaste aisle. Car going nowhere. gets quiet after midnight. Shadows soften in the light. Coffee cooling by the papers. Ink still warm, the time's polite. Figures breathe along the margins. Every thought finds where to land. I don't force it, I don't fight it. I just move the way I can. The city hums outside these walls, and here I let the volume fall. Nothing else I need to hear, just this moment, just right here. Under one soft yellow glow, I'm not rushing, I'm not slow. Every word feels calm and steady. I don't need to feel ready. One more hour, clean and true. Let the quiet pull me through. I used to count the seconds passing, lose the sense of what I knew. Now I trust the small progression, one clear line instead of two. The lamp is low like it's aware. Focus comes without a dare. No big answer show tonight, just steady hands in thinner light. And under one soft yellow glow, I'm not rushing, I'm not slow. Every word feels calm and steady. I don't need to feel ready. One more hour, clean and true. Let the quiet pull me through. Let the quiet pull me through. If doubt is knocking, I don't move. I let it wait, I let it loose. Patience speaks in softer tones, a voice I've finally known. The page fills up, no need for sound. My breathing slows, the noise backs down. Nothing urgent, nothing planned, just my thoughts, just where I stand. Under this quiet, steady flame, I'm still the same, but less restrained. More aligned than nights before, less afraid of wanting more. When the morning starts to bloom, I leave the lamp on soft.